Hi and welcome to this edition of Susan Sells, another week as we head into the end of June, a week of change, of movement, of motion, and what better way to demonstrate that than with Bernadette from Into Hula. How are you doing?
Good, thank you, Sue.
Look, three goes and away we are.
I'm totally impressed. Like the last 3 or 4 minutes you've been just standing there, just comfortably just hooping away. It's great.
It's wonderful.
And can't you feel it while you're doing it?
I most certainly can. I feel thinner and fitter with every passing motion.
Oh, hey, we won't see you soon. And as it goes around, it's massaging. Now, what I want to talk about today was your physical self, your mind, and your well-being, and how good this is for those three things.
Yeah, triple bottom line, effectively.
Okay, yeah. Physically, it's fantastic because it's actually working on your core muscle, which actually helps your back, and also basically your cardiovascular. You're actually working on that at the same time. So you'll need a bit of a rest after this, Sue, after the 3 minutes.
God.
So your heart rate actually is lifted up here.
Yep.
So I've mentioned this before, that every minute you lose 10 calories, and that's cardiovascular. But also it's good for your balance. So as you're standing there, it's really good for your back and your balance.
Right.
Very good physically. For your mind, brilliant for your mind. Because at the end of the day, the more that you're actually doing things like this is very good for your endorphins. It's actually very good for your stress levels.
Well, that's good.
Which is fantastic at the moment. And your well-being is very, very important. Laughter's fantastic. And in our class, we have a heap of laughs.
I can see why that might be.
You can either laugh at yourself, laugh at others, but it's fun. And they say 10 minutes, even if it's fake laughter, is really good for you. And at the moment, it's really important because all those endorphins then start, coming through and giving you some great sort of well-being.
Absolutely. You can cry, you can laugh, you can hula. It saves both.
Yeah, exactly. Whoop. We have classes on a weekly basis. Now, we have them, they're full at the moment. We're starting the next ones, our 8-week blocks.
Right.
For $120 for basically the 8 weeks, $15 a lesson.
That's good.
So they start on the 15th of August, so we're taking registrations for those.
And that's at Thorrington Primary?
That's at Thorrington Primary. These are for adults. These hula hoops are for adults. So you might try a child's one. Nah, doesn't work.
These are much heavier than the child's one, and I think that's why why it actually feels so nice.
It does, absolutely it does. We're also cater for the children though. We're part of the Kids Fest program.
Oh, awesome.
So go onto the Kids Fest booklet or go online, have a look. We've the first class on the Tuesday, we're doing them Tuesday, Thursday, 11 till 12 at Thorrington.
11 till 12 at Thorrington. So with the classes, is that the 120, that's for 2 classes a week?
No.
Oh, that's different. Oh,
this is the Kids Fest program.
Gotcha.
Yeah, $10 a child to have an hour's fun with hooping. So we teach them aerobically how to use a hoop. We play games, and it's a bit of fun. So we are part of the community, and we're also part of even a workplace has actually asked us, come over and do some fun with our colleagues. So keep those in mind as well. But do ring me. These are $45 each. So they're not an arm and a leg.
No, they're not. They're not even an arm, in fact. They're just what was your belly, and now it's gone. Easy way to get rid of it, isn't it?
Too right it is.
Right, Into Hula. Here are the details for you. Bernadette, I'm going to have to try and give this back to you with an elegant spin of my hips.
Good
Into Hula, www.hulahoops.co.nz. There's never been a better time for wheelchair services. Hello, Vickers. How are you?
Tired after watching you do that.
I might need to have a seat, may I?
Yes, you can. We can swivel the seat or...
Oh, look at that. Outrageously good. Thank you very much. Whew. Uh-oh. I've done something. I've broken it. What have I done? Oh, that. Tell me all about it.
Right. We're having a sale on Invacare scooters. 10% off all of our Invacare scooters. There's about 6 Invacare scooters in the range. We're still doing it with a free bag and stick holder on the back, walking stick holder. It also comes with 3 years AA roadside rescue, and also we'll do a full service at your place at no charge.
I think the roadside rescue is really cool. Isn't that great?
AA do that for you. You just got the 0800 number. We give you a sticker that goes on the chair, so you've got the number with you. If for any reason the scooter lets you down, they'll get you home.
So, is this one top of the range?
This is one of the middle of the range.
Oh, okay.
This is about $4,500 worth. It's got a range of about 40 kilometres.
Yep.
Speed of about 10 kilometres. It's got a full light package, indicators, headlight, horn, all of that sort of thing. It's got 50 amp hour batteries, so it's got nice big batteries.
How long can you go with it?
Distance-wise, you're going about 45 to 50 kilometres.
And how many hours would I be able, or how many minutes?
Minutes, it'd take you a good 4 or 5 hours to flatten those completely.
Really?
Yes.
So I'm going to get to the
It's a
mall.
full day's shopping, and yeah, through the mall.
That's
A couple
brilliant.
of latte with the swivel seat. You don't even have to get out of it to have that.
No, that's good. And they're lovely
Yeah.
comfy seats too, and they're nice and wide. I mean, you're not going to be jammed
Yep.
in regardless of
No,
how big or
that's
small you
right.
are.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've
And
got different sizes for different people.
oh, you do?
Yep. You'd need a bit of it. We can adjust these armrests in for you.
Right.
Have them in with it.
Okay. No, this is great. Let me see if I can get out of it, Vickers.
Yes. Well, there's two ways. You can put that way forward,
Oh, that's easy, isn't it?
and then you've got the wee lever down there, and you jump out.
Because I was just thinking, if you've had your hip done or anything like that, it's
Yes,
the
yeah.
seat is low enough that you're not doing that nasty 90-degree thing.
That's dead right.
Yeah.
And it's adjustable here as well. So
Wow. That's a really, really nice little unit, isn't it? They just plug into a standard power point?
Yes, overnight charging. The charger's fully automatic, so you can't overcharge the scooter. Most people just leave it plugged in when they're not using it.
Do the batteries on them, you know, you have to be careful with some gadgets that you don't...
They're a completely sealed, dry battery. They're what is called a gel battery. So
Okay.
they've got no water, no need to worry about topping them up or anything like that. They're not like a car battery.
Okay, and how long do they last?
A good 4 or 5 years, getting more all the time. I mean, when I first started selling scooters in 1984, about 18 months was good. Now, I've had one lady just recently sold her scooter because she was too old. She's too old for it. She's had the same batteries in it from new, and she's had the scooter 8 years.
Wow. So there's a market for them too then, even after you've had it a while. And don't forget, there is a sale on right now. Now is the time to be talking to Vickers and the team at Wheelchair Services. 10% off?
10%.
Isn't that brilliant? Wheelchair Services, www.mobilitysystems.co.nz. Give Vickers a call, 366 8815. Joanne joins us now from Elizabeth Fashions. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Zoe.
You love your colours. Look at that.
There are some lovely colours around. Today we're doing boiled wool jackets. Shorter and longer are available. Some are lined, some are unlined. The one that I've got on today is available in the two colourways. Slightly modern and with the wider sleeve and just edge to edge so you can see the colour going through. It's $186.95 and it's the BTR label. Actually, I'll just grab this one as well.
Oh, that's pretty.
Which is for the shorter lady, probably, because we were just discussing that as well. And that's $357.95. It only comes in the one colour, but we have different variation styles of BTRs.
That's beautiful blue.
And that's a lot heavier in weight.
Yeah.
Whereas the one I've got on is a bit lighter in weight. So we sort of have different weights, and that's got nice shape, and it's got soft gathers in the
Isn't
pocket.
it lovely? Very pretty.
We also go to the traditional black,
That's cute.
which has got some shape, as you can see.
Oh, I like that with the
And-
asymmetry.
And it's got the shaping and detail on the back, and that's $204.50.
That's a really lovely classic little piece. You get years of wear out of
Of course
that.
you can, yes. Now this is a longer, getting closer to a 3/4 length.
Yeah.
It's $169.95. Beautiful colour in the teal. It does come in black as well. So I'll just give you that one. And this one is the shorter
Oh, okay.
with the wee revere collar.
Yep.
And that's at $169.95. So it's a good price.
Very,
this one.
very nice. Lovely
And
vintage feel to
always pockets.
them. Of course. You've got to put your gloves somewhere and your iPhone and your keys, your lipstick.
This one is $211.50. Fully lined, short again.
That has a different
So-
feel to it.
Yes, there's different qualities in the boiled wool.
Yeah.
And different weights. So that's why you get different touch feeling.
Very nice.
So that comes in black as well.
Right. 211 on that one.
Yes, and this one's $211.50 as well. With the higher
Oh,
collar, with the pin tucks, and it's on the sleeve and the hemline. Once again, the pockets,
very nice.
and with the zip, and fully lined.
Good stuff. Oh, I like
And that
this one
comes in
coming
lots
up.
of colours.
This is cute. Very swish.
$163.95 with the saddle stitching and the pin tucks, pockets, bigger buttons, and the detail on the back.
Donkey, I think that colour. Something like that.
grey.
Okay, we'll go with grey. Pink, unambiguously
This is
pink.
183.95. It comes in red and black and navy. Traditional tailored style.
Yeah.
Pockets again. 183.95.
Now, specials. These are important. Look at these.
Pants comes in 4 colourways. The were $82.95 down to $41.50. We've got a whole lot of specials available, and all the proceeds go to this earthquake fund.
Good stuff. Elizabeth Fashions, just before the clock, just after the clock and before the railway line, 383A Main South Road. Graham joins me now from Hartnell Cool Heat. How are you?
I'm in great shape.
Well, that's good to hear.
Absolutely.
Very pleased about that. Now, today, I want to ask you, very importantly, about indoor unit filters.
Right. Every unit, whether it's a high wall or a floor unit, has a filter in it. So in this particular case, on the floor unit, the air is going in on the 2 sides here. It is going through a filter system and then out top and bottom. Now, obviously with a floor unit, the filter in there is going to get dirtier than this one. But I have a statement which is used quite a lot. Cleanliness is next to godliness with a heat pump.
Right.
Because if you let that filter in there get really dirty, it's very similar to having a hose with water running through it and choking it.
Okay.
And that's what. And yesterday I was in a rental, and there's been a big whoops there because the landlady hasn't told the tenants what to do, and I've never seen a set of the Daikin unit had no right to be running. It had that much muck on it.
Is it a bit like, you know, when you've got your dryer and you've done towels and you've got to suck out the...
Spot on.
It's like that?
Spot on.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. So if anybody's in trouble, you know, if you're maybe a little bit elderly and you want to be shown how to do it, just give us a ring. One of us will pop round, show you how to do it. That's not a problem. On the commercial side, of course, in terms of keeping things clean and tidy, we've got a big service department, and they're scheduled, because the last thing you want is every pair of sticky fingers in an office mucking around with it. So on a regular basis, we can keep everything absolutely clean and spot on.
Are you still installing?
Oh, yes.
Now, how long does it take at the moment if you want a unit installed?
At the moment, for some weird and wonderful reason, probably some of the uncertainty, we should be able to do something within 10 days to a fortnight.
Really?
Yep. We're not as busy as we have been in other winters, but we know after recent announcements that we're going to be. I think it's just a bit of uncertainty.
Okay. And are you installing right across the city?
Yep, absolutely. And also, of course, not forgetting our North Canterbury up in Rangiora.
Absolutely.
I'll be up there next week into Oxford and taking my passport and, you know, that sort of...
further north than that. So tell me too, ventilation.
Terribly important in a house, terribly important. Bear in mind that any heat pump is only heating the air that's in the room. So little things that I'm consistently telling people is make sure you've got a good range hood,
yep.
Make sure you've got good mechanical ventilation over the shower in the bathroom or the ensuite. Always, always leave just a little bit of window open. It's called in the trade make-up air. Any fan is only as good as the amount of air you give it. So you've got a range hood up here, give it some air.
You don't want your room airtight?
No, absolutely not. And that's the sort of extra thing that we can give you advice on.
All sorts of good tips from the man that knows the best in the trade. Graham from Hartnell Cool Heat, they do Daikin. Find them in Sydenham, 36 Brisbane Street, Albert Street in Rangiora, hartnell.co.nz. Donna Marie from Carpet Court has this has got to be the silliest idea for Christchurch, surely. Come on.
Oh, come
White
on, look at
carpet.
this.
What are you thinking?
Why wouldn't you, eh?
Why would
you have a red you have your red wine fall on here.
No.
And then you have your beetroot on here.
Oh.
And then you're going to have your, what else could we put on here?
Liquefaction. Chuck a bit of that on.
And then you're going to have your mustard and like that. Get some hot water, take it out.
You are kidding me.
It's not going to stain.
Why not?
Because it's made of the same recycled plastic bottles as like your drink bottles, like your raspberries, cordial, anything like that. That comes out, that's still clear. It's not stained.
You're telling me this is a stain-proof carpet?
Completely. 25 years guaranteed. It's not Doesn't wear off like a solution dyed nylon. It's got a 10-year guarantee because
Yep.
it wears off, because it's actually a tropical application. This is actually made of the fibre that is made of the plastic bottles.
You can have white carpet, Christchurch. In fact,
can.
we dare you to.
Yeah. And if it doesn't come out, the raspberry doesn't come out, if the coffee doesn't come out, if anything, hot and cold stains all come out. Now, we sell wool, we sell nylon. They're still good for, you know, applications.
Yeah.
This is the best.
So this is not nylon.
No, this is made of 37% corn syrup and the balance of recycled plastic bottles.
Wow. Unbelievable. And environmentally friendly too. How good is that?
And I guarantee that if it doesn't come out, we'll replace the carpet for nothing.
There you go.
We'll replace the carpet, okay?
Heard it here first. Now, what else have we got besides that one, the
Well,
mohawk?
we've got, look at the colours this comes in.
Oh, mate, so you can have other ways than white.
Yeah, look at the colours comes in.
Wow.
You got your charcoals, you got your blues, you got your pinks, you got your
Beautiful.
oranges.
Ooh.
You can have whatever colour you like.
Hey, if you're thinking about planning that beautiful new house that you're going to get, wouldn't you want some of this in it?
Well, when you look at wools and nylons,
Yeah.
the things with them is that they don't. They can only have a small colour bank. It's got to make 400 metres of each colour, so
This
they're not
is
going to make 2,000
all the
of the
fashion,
colours.
and you go. Now,
You know what we're going to do at the moment?
What?
Free iPad Touch. No, free iPad 2. There's a iPad Touch, isn't it?
It is an iPad Touch. This is the, look at that, a
Look at
proper
that.
iPad 2. Oh,
For every house lot of Smart Strand, this is called Smart Strand, every house lot of Smart Strand sold and paid for,
Wow.
sold in July and paid for by September, you don't go into the drawer, you get an iPad 2. You don't go into the drawer,
there's
you
no,
get it.
That's a simple.
No.
Really?
Every full house lot, yep. So basically, 21 metres, which is of carpet, of Smart Strand carpet, 21 metres is an average 80 square metre home,
Yep.
which is a normal small 3-bedroom home. We will give you an iPad.
So that's, you've booked it in July. By the end of July, you've paid for it by when?
September,
And when does it have to be down on the floor?
for September, end of September.
Okay. So if
Yeah.
you're recarpeting in the next 3 months and you want this,
Yeah, but it's for July only.
Yes.
It's going to be go on TV this week.
Yep.
So you'll see it there. But look how thick it is. Now you're allowed to be this thick because of the fact that it's not going to crush. It doesn't track. We know what a tracking about carpet pole reversal.
Yep.
It doesn't track, so you can have it really thick because it's got a Z structure, so it doesn't crush.
it feels so good. And if you can
Oh,
throw
love
it,
it.
it can take it. Carpet Court, there we go. Still in Cashel Street and in William Street in Kaiapoi. 366 9604 or carpetcourt.co.nz.
And it's a welcome to a new client to Susan Sells, Angela from Sustainable Earth Products. Welcome, Angela.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for having me here.
My pleasure. Now, you have some very, very exciting products to share with us, with some very exciting characteristics. First of all, let's have a look at these torches. Tell me about the torches.
Well, our torches require no batteries. They're a wind-up product. They're built to last, 5-year manufacturer's warranty, and they're new to New Zealand.
So there's your torch. It has a battery in it, or a lead battery, does
Yes,
it?
yes.
And what sort of light is at the end of it?
We're running LED lights. They've been
Right.
tested for 100,000 hours to last.
So if the power goes out, you find your torch, discover the batteries are dead, you're not going to be in trouble here because you have a generator inside the torch. Now, how long does it take to actually generate electricity for this?
Okay, very easy. 1 minute winding will give you approximately half an hour lighting.
Right.
We
And-
also can charge from with both our Magic Torch and our Triple Torch safety station.
Right. So how much is this particular one?
For our My Magic Torch, which comes with accessories for mobile charging also and for PC charging, we include a USB lead.
Right.
$29.90.
$29.90. So this one's $29.90. Okay. And this is the smaller version of it. Is that correct?
That's this is My Magic Torch. It's the
Right.
same size. The torch we just had came from a safety station, which is designed for bigger households and commercial
Or in
entities.
commercial premises.
Yes.
Okay, so there's your torches, wind up and power. Now, of course, you need communication, so you naturally buy a radio. Now, this has got some very unusual features as well.
It has.
Right, tell me about them.
Okay. We also have a solar panel on our radio, which means if you don't want to wind, you can leave it in the sun. You can charge it 8 hours and the sun will give you approximately 15 hours playtime.
Plus a light?
Plus a LED light, 2 LED lights, and also if you push the button again, you'll get a red LED light, which is excellent for driving and night time.
AM, FM?
AM, FM radio.
And of course the same feature here at the side. I like this. I can wind up my torch. Whoops, where are we? Wind up the torch and wind up the radio.
Yes.
So automatically I've got communication and I can see where I'm going.
Yeah, and you can charge your mobile off in emergencies too.
Okay, so now if you're out in the country, of course, and your car breaks down, you've also got the lantern as well.
Absolutely. Ideal for any time, anywhere camping. It has a little night light on it too,
Okay.
so ideal for babies and toddlers' room.
And
you
if we
can
just turn
hang
it over here, we have the same wind-up feature on the bottom as well. Okay, and you can also charge that through your car.
Through your car and also off any PC. Comes with a USB lead.
Right, and of course you've also got the walking stick, which has the same features. You can wind that up, and you have the light on that as well. So that is absolutely fantastic.
And alarmed. It's alarmed.
Exactly. Now, what's your 0800 number?
0800 wind up toll free. So please give us a call.
So
We'd love to hear from you.
0800 wind up. And of course, Sustainable Earth products, you can find them in Nelson at PO Box 8031, or that telephone number in Nelson 03 5466 726, or look at their website, or 0800 wind up.
Alison's here with us now from Saks and Riccarton Road. How are you? You're better?
I'm good. Yep, all better.
That's
thank you.
good.
Thanks for Jeff filling in for me. That was really good. Brilliant.
A wonderful spokesmodel, isn't he?
Okay, I want to talk about jeans today. So many just distressed jeans about at the moment. Okay,
it's earthquake stress. That's what it is.
Now these are $700 jeans. Okay, imported from overseas. Now this has a detail in them that's already built into them when you buy them. But this guy has ripped his. Okay, so he wants them fixed. So this is one that we've just done, I don't know if you can see that, which copies what they've done in the back. So you'll never know that he's actually ripped it. And this was the hole in the first place.
Now,
so this one's waiting to be done.
This is a naughty hole.
Yep.
We don't like that one there.
No, so we've made it
Look like a proper trendy hole.
Yeah. So
there's good holes and then there's bad holes. Bad hole.
Your jeans
good
are
hole.
always repairable, no matter the cost. Also, when you have to have them shortened, you lose that distressed look on your hem like this. This is something we specialise in, as we put it back on again. I've bought one today where we've just done one leg.
Yeah. Right, very neat and tidy.
Very neat and tidy.
Very proper.
And it goes back like this, so you still keep your distressed look.
Okay.
So we just take that one off, shorten it from here and put it back on. You'll never know that's been done, would you?
Wow.
Some of you can see that.
No.
Yeah, perfect.
That's brilliant.
This is something we specialise in. These hems start at about $31. They're a bit dearer because there's a lot more work in them.
Yeah, there would be.
Yeah. We get a lot of people from the West Coast who send things over to us.
Really?
Yes, and with a note in it, we ring them to clarify what they want done, just in case I've got it a bit wrong. And for CTV viewers from out of town, we will, at the moment for the next week, pay their postage for them.
Is that right through the country?
It's right through the country, yep, out of town. Anyone that wants to send us their garments for repair, we will pay for their postage.
What about short? That must be a bit of a risk when you're doing hems and things, surely.
No, because they will, well, that is their responsibility if they've pinned them themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we will do it for them, and we do it. A lot of them have zip repairs.
You do zips?
We do zips.
You
zip
can replace zips?
replace zips. We replace zips and everything. Ski jackets.
Yes.
Ski season coming up, we think.
Yes.
There's no snow. Yeah. Replace zips and jackets, jeans, skirts, dresses, you name it.
Wow.
We will replace zips. We supply the zip, so you don't have to buy your own zip. You just bring your garment in and we will get the match for you. So we order them in specially.
Yep.
Okay, we do the CTV offer again for one plain hem, second one free. For just this weekend for CTV viewers.
Now look, that's the building. You can't miss that building.
It's quite bright, isn't it?
It's vibrant. It's up towards Church Corner.
Yes, yeah, in between the Riccarton Mall and the Bushland Centre.
And it's on the same side as the Riccarton Mall.
Same side as the Riccarton Mall, yes it is.
Great big bright green building.
Lots of parking.
That's important.
It is.
And it's at ground level.
Absolutely.
We like
very
that.
safe.
Very, very safe.
Very safe.
At Saks. You can't go wrong there. All your garments fixed, remodelled, repaired, new garments made. The bright green house in Riccarton Road. Lovely to see you, Alison.
Thanks you, Susan.
It's Heather from Town and Country Interiors. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
That's good. Oh, aren't they pretty?
Well, fun and funky, I think. Kind
Yeah,
of
let's go with that
sort of
too.
sums it up, doesn't it?
it?
Thought we'd talk about kids' fabrics, and kids' fabrics kind of covering that whole spectrum of little kids right through to teenagers, and something that's themed and then not so themed.
Right.
That kind of story.
So they can grow in and out of it, and you don't have to redo the bedroom every 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you've got a bottomless pit of finance, and
No.
sadly I don't have one of those.
No.
We all need to be sort of mindful of having something that is going to cut the mustard in terms of timeframes. And some of our kids too are pretty sort of clear about what they like and what they don't like.
Oh, aren't they?
To put it mildly. So maybe you're talking to a
Wow.
teenager and they don't really want something that's sort of too kiddified, so to speak. This is out of the James Dunlop collection. It's called Canterbury, and this is the kind of thing that we can make look quite funky with quite a nifty wee duvet.
I
sort of thing.
wouldn't have said that was a teenager's room. I think that's really chic, but
Yeah.
then perhaps I'm just the world's oldest teenager.
Well, we can put it into a living room as well, of course, but we can also do that sort of thing with a neat duvet and have a lot of fun. You might also be talking to teens and particularly sort of thinking maybe about teenage girls here, particularly if you've got a more sophisticated teen and you're really struggling to find something. This is a really nice collection. Beautiful colours, a little bit different, a mix and match story, duvets, perhaps with coordinated drapery or Roman blinds.
Again, it ties in if you've got that lovely sort of French provincial colour scheme, the blues and the lemons and the whites. Country kitchen, going to look stunning.
Go and buy a nice chair, match it up with a desk, maybe a funky lamp, that kind of thing.
Beautiful.
You know, you can give girls something that's a little bit different from all their friends and sort of cater to that nice, you know,
absolutely
sort of unique look. Again, moving through to something perhaps a little bit younger, a little bit fresh and bright.
Oh.
This is out of the Morris Kane stable. Again, a little bit jazzy. But you can see these sorts of things aren't sort of related to a particular age.
No. That's great.
Yeah, neat colours, really bright and vibrant. Lovely handle, so again, quite multi-purpose in terms of the application. This next wee book is really fabulous.
You just about want to have another one for this lot. Look, and it's not a lot that makes me say that, I tell you.
This is from Pegasus, which is out of James Dunlop. This is a lollipop range, and again, it's absolutely beautiful in terms of style. A little
Just
bit
help you hold that up a bit so that we're getting the look at that.
Quite fun, obviously tailored to our younger kiddies. And a beautiful embroidered story here.
That's lovely.
So if we're talking grands, you might be thinking that you'd like to help mums out and do things like cot quilts, bumper pads, cushions. You might even want to just purchase some fabric and do something like a bit of wall art, something like that.
Great idea.
But of course, remembering our specialty drapes, Roman blinds, all of that kind of thing. Chris will come out to you. We do a free measure and quote. Chris is a qualified interior designer who will give you all the advice you need to make the process really easy.
I love these. Aren't they fun? Gosh. Oh, I need to redo my room.
Beautiful, huh?
Stunning. Town and Country, they are mobile. They come to you. 366 2100. Well, that's the week begun and off and on a roll. Lovely to see you. We'll catch you again later on. Have a good one.